Hello, everyone. Welcome to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at the City of Ember, Chapter 15, A Desperate Run. And this chapter is a little long, so let's get to it really fast. First, Dune and Lena are looking around and in the boat room, and they're like, well, okay, this looks like the exit, but this doesn't make sense. There's only one boat here. How can everyone fit on this boat? So they light another candle and they start looking around, and oh, the whole back wall is another door, and they slide it open, and there's a huge room full of boats, probably enough for the whole entire city, maybe even more. So now that they found all the boats, they found the exit. All right, let's clean up. Let's go tell everyone. So they close the doors. They put the boxes away. Dune keeps a few candles and a few matches, and they close everything. And they say, okay, well, let's go back up and announce it to everyone tomorrow at the singing. Whew, that's really exciting. Dune gets home, and he just can't go to sleep. Well, first of all, Lena and Dune get home a little late, so they have to give some reason to their parents. And even though Dune really wants to tell his dad everything that happened, he just says, oh, Dad, sorry, my singing group practiced late today. Okay. But Dune goes to bed, and he's just thinking about all the exciting stuff, about sharing the news. Oh yeah, the announcing about the mayor. Oh, what's going to happen to the mayor? What's going to happen with everyone leaving? What's it going to look like with everyone leaving? And he just can't really fall asleep because he's thinking about all the cool stuff that's going to happen tomorrow. Eventually he does, but as soon as he falls asleep, it's time to wake up again. And he wakes up, he says goodbye to his dad. His dad goes off to his shop, and then Dune starts packing for the journey. Even though he guesses they probably won't take the journey for a few days, he's so excited that he just starts packing. And he packs clothes and some paper and a pencil, some vitamins, some food, all sorts of different things. Oh, even a knife. And he wraps it up in a pillowcase, and he's all ready to go. And he's gonna put some other things in there. He's like, you know what? We're going to go as a whole group. I need to pack light. If I'm missing something, I bet someone else is going to have it. And so he doesn't put some things in his pillowcase. Now, before he decides to go out, he remembers his little green worm that he found a long time ago. And he pulls it out of his little box with its cabbage leaf, and it's turned into what we call a cocoon. Although Dune doesn't call it that. That's when a caterpillar turns into a little pod kind of thing. And so he sees it in that, and he thought maybe it's dead. It hasn't moved in a long time. But suddenly he sees some wiggling, and he looks at it, and slowly out comes this really beautiful looking moth. And so Dune sets his box by the window, and he lets the moth fly away as this, he calls it the changing happens of the worm changing into a flying thing, which also I think is kind of like this story. Dune and Lena in Ember changing slowly, and hopefully by the end of the book they'll be flying, escaping through the river, changing who they are too. Well, as Dune is watching the moth fly away, he sees three really tough looking guys down below, and they're the city guards. And they ask one of his neighbors, Nami, I think, have you seen Haro? Which is Dune. What's the matter? Nami says. He's been spreading terrible lies about the mayor, and we're looking for him. Nami says, lying. He just went to the junkyard, I think is what they called it, or the trash heap, something like that. And the men say, thank you, and they run off that way. Whew, lucky. What could be going on? Well, first of all, Nami really, really helped out Dune there. She saved him. But two, oh no, the guards must be working with the mayor. Uh-oh, they're gonna be after Lena too. Dune grabs his pillow, or his bag, it's pillowcase, grabs his bag, and takes off to try to find Lena. Now, Lena gets home the previous night, and she has a hard time sleeping too. She's just thinking about, whoa, the power of the river, the sound, the roar. Even though she's at Miss Mardew's place, she can still hear it. Wow. She tries to go to bed, but she's just thinking about tomorrow too. About announcing everything to everyone. About the mayor getting caught, really. And, of course, she even starts thinking about Mrs. Mardew, who's, man, such a nice lady, so organized, so wonderful. She's just about ready to fall asleep, and, oh! What's the sister's name? Piper? Pippi? Pip? I can't remember. But her sister wakes her up, saying it's time to wake up. And so Lena gets ready. She changes her and her sister. Piper? Oh, man. I'm pretty sure it starts with a P. I'm going to remember it soon. They go out to have breakfast, and Lena's just so impressed that Miss Mardew is so organized. Dinner or breakfast is ready. The house is clean. There's nothing dirty, nothing hanging around. Everything is organized and everything is in place. And she could live here forever. She feels so safe and comfortable. But no, we got to go on our journey. She's just about ready to eat and getting started when suddenly at the door there's a boom, boom, boom. Oh, Miss Mardew goes to the door. Boom, boom, boom. She opens it. Oh, it's Dune. Okay, it's not the guards. And Dune says, oh, Lena, we need to talk. Lena says, come on over here. And Dune explains the situation to Lena. Oh, Lena really can't believe it. But Dune's urgency in his voice, okay, I believe you. Let's go. And they run off, and they realize they're in real big trouble, and they go hide at the school. As they're running, they see these signs. Haro and Lena wanted by the guards for spreading lies about the mayor. Report them immediately. And there's a reward if you turn them in. And they see these signs everywhere, and they tear them down and throw them away. But the guards are serious about capturing them. What are they going to do? Well, they go to the school, and they just start, trying to think, trying to plan, trying to catch their breath. And finally, Dune has an idea. He says, okay, what if we leave today? Okay, we're out of here. Because if the guards catch us, we're done for. But we'll write instructions. We'll write everything out on a piece of paper, and we'll give it to someone. And that person can tell the city about it. And they can do it in a safe way where the guards won't try to get them. And maybe even talk about the mayor. So Lena doesn't like this idea. Poppy, that is her name. Oh, what about Poppy? Is she gonna be okay? Should I take her? It's gonna be dangerous. Dune says, hey, Mrs. Mardew is gonna take care of her. She's much safer with Mrs. Mardew than us, because we're gonna be the first ones going down the river, and oh man, that can be really scary. And then we'll be there waiting for them. We'll see her in a few days. Oh, okay. Lena agrees. Dune writes out the letter. He gives it to Lena. Okay, go deliver it. Oh, he wrote this letter to Clary. Go give this instructions to Clary. So Lena says, yes, I'm the messenger. I'll give it to her. She goes out. She starts running to Clary's place. And Dune's watching through the window. And he sees her just about ready to go through a corner. And then he sees guards coming. The head guard. They say, that's the girl. Get the girl. Lena turns around, runs back on the road, and runs off into another direction. Oh! on the run. The guards are chasing her. Now Dune is panicking. What am I going to do? What is she going to do? Okay, no, relax. Lena's smart. Lena's fast. Lena's clever. She'll be okay. I better get going. And Dune does something, but he feels confident that Lena will be okay. And that is how the chapter ends. A lot of vocabulary here, so it's a long chapter. First one is glinted. Glinted means like shine. Maybe my glasses here, if I angle them right. Oh, see the shine a little bit? Glinting off of the lens. Or I think in this case was a knife. Wonderingly, probably you know wonder. Okay, wondering is something I'm doing now. Wonderingly is describing my action of I'm wandering currently as I'm doing something. And so it's kind of describing my action. And describing Lena's action here at the time as they're closing up everything. Arrest, that is when police officers put you in a police car and take you to the police station, and they capture you in a legal way to take you somewhere. So that is arrest, and people are trying to arrest Dune and Lena. Fussing, or arresting the mayor is when Dune thinks about this. But now it's the guards trying to arrest them. Fussing means not being able to stay still, moving something, checking your clothes, making sure everything looks right, cleaning your desk, and really just moving things for the sake of it. And maybe it's not even really helping anything, but it's just doing some action. And Dune's father needs to do something. He needs to fuss, or he feels like he lost. Dwaddle is to move slow. I think of it as kind of like a duck, how a duck walks. That's waddling, but dwaddle is a similar kind of word of just moving slowly. Jumble is like a pile, mixed bunch of things. Feelers, the moth has these antennae, and we call these feelers. It's feeling its environment, using these things to feel around, not using like fingers like we have, although our fingers could be considered feelers. A vicious rumor. Vicious is like terrible, dangerous. Rumor is saying something about someone that you don't know if it's true. And the guards are saying, Dune and Lena are spreading vicious rumors, terrible lies about the mayor. Curtly is sharp, quick, and strong. So Nami says, Dune went that way. And the guard just and runs off. I wonder if I spelled this wrong, or if I got the word wrong. Shins. Shins is what I believe this word is. Let me double check our book. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I had a small typo here. This is chin. This is your chin. This should be an S. Shins. Shin is the part of your leg next to your foot that has like no fat on it, that front part. We call that your shin. So if you play soccer, we have what they call shin guards. It's this shield that goes onto your leg. So you can imagine this is my foot, and this part here would be my shin. And we have shin guards. So Poppy is kicking or hitting Lena's shins. Ouch, which would hurt. And that's a S, shins, not chin. Sorry about that. Convinced. Convinced is to change someone's mind. Dune tells Lena about the danger, but Lena doesn't really believe it. But he sounds so passionate that the passion changes Lena's mind. It convinces her. Rummaged is to search, search quickly and without care. Frenzied is like crazy. Imagine if you're in some subway station or in some really busy street walking around and someone just threw money all over the road, all over the street. People would go, "Wah!" They would frenzy. They would go crazy. Eagerness is this desire to want to do something. Dune is really eager to be the first people on the boats. And so he doesn't want to change his mind about Lena's plan and his plan leaving. So he's so eager, he's so ready and wanting to go to do something. Okay, we get to our discussion question here. If you were going on this journey to a new city, one-way trip down this river, what would you pack for the journey? All you have is a pillowcase, and you're even trying to pack light. What would you put inside that pillowcase? Of course, please make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today, but thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, if you have any questions about the video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you had any other vocabulary words that you wanted to know what they meant, let me know. And also, if you're interested in maybe joining one of these book clubs, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.